Hi everybody, welcome today for a date with me, Yoga with Joey. Today we are gonna do some beginner yoga poses. Keep it nice and short, so you don't feel too overwhelmed since it's a beginner class. And hopefully you can follow me. I'll show all beginner friendly poses today, or like all poses you can think of. I'll show, if you're a beginner, how you would want to try those out. Let's start from this side. Start in a Parvatasana with your legs hip distance apart. Bring your hand to prayer pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Back bend. And then forward fold. For forward fold, when you're coming to forward fold, you see how I'm letting my torso go. And then what else can you do? Fold your knees as much as you can. Touch your belly onto the thigh. And then straighten your legs, if you can. Otherwise, if you are touching your belly to the thigh and you're here and you're letting your head hang, that's a perfectly good pose. Stay here. This feels nice. Lift up. So your body is in a reverse L shape. Shine your collarbone, look forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Put both of your hands to the ground. Step left leg back, step right leg back. This brings you to plank. If plank is not your thing, come on your knees. Right? You can touch the toe to the ground, so your knee is also touching the ground. We call this pose knees, chest. See, my chest is touching, and then chin. Knees, chest, chin. And then slowly slide to come to up dog. So up dog, or this actually you can call Sphinx pose. You can make this slightly more difficult if you want by keeping your arms straight or staying here. You can call it cobra, Sphinx, baby cobra is like this. By this I mean, see how the elevation is even shorter from ground to my torso, right? So that brings us to a really nice back bend. From here we'll come to something called down dog. So for down dog, both your hand is touching the ground. Tuck your toes, lift up, and then your body is going to be in reverse V. Even for down dog, let's see how best we can reap the benefit of it. So first, maybe bring your belly to the thigh and then straight. You could be here, but try to bring your torso closer to the thigh. Hang out here a couple of minutes. Right leg up, right leg forward, left leg forward, forward fold, come up one vertebra at a time like a zombie. Now you can either, actually let's do this. Hold your wrist, left wrist with right hand, bring it up, and then get a nice side stretch. Let's do the other side. Hold your other wrist and get a side stretch. Nice. Stretch yourself out.
look up, Tadasana. This pose is known to be helpful to increase your height. Well, take it as it comes, or like with a pinch of salt basically. I think what it does help your posture so you look taller. And maybe if you're still in your growing age, you might gain a little bit of weight, so no harm in doing it. Forward fold again.
Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin, up dog, down dog. Left leg up, left leg forward, right leg forward, forward fold, lift up, don't stop breathing. Now forward fold again, come up one vertebra at a time. Usually I do tree in the middle, but let's do a tree since we're standing. So tree is, as the name suggests, be standing and somehow mimicking tree. And for that, this is a tree. You see what I'm doing? I'm standing on one leg and the other leg is on my shin. If this is too easy for you, bring it on your inner thigh. I don't know if you noticed, I actually avoided my knee. Do not put your foot on your knee because it's all our joints, they're very sensitive, so you'd ideally not want to load it. So even if you're a beginner, say you have a good flexibility, maybe you can bring it to a half lotus. So whatever is your thing, stay there. You can raise your arms up if you want. Nice. Bring it down. Now let's do tree on the other side. Again, your options could be here, here, or here, right? And your arms up. But test yourself, see which one you like. And if you fall out of the pose, that's all good. Just tells you we're trying hard. So that's good. So why we do tree is like balance our sides out when we walk or do our day-to-day activity. Sometimes we don't always have the right balance or don't pay equal attention to each part or each side of your body. Come to forward fold again. Step or hop back. Knees, chest, chin, up dog, down dog. We'll do some warrior poses now. From down dog, lift your right leg. Bring your right leg forward in between your hand. Left leg, bring it down in 45-degree angle. And then lift up to warrior one. In warrior one, if you notice, my shin is perpendicular to the ground, my thigh is parallel to the ground, and my body is facing forward. I'm in warrior one. Take a couple of breaths here. Warrior two. So warrior two is your leg almost stays the same except your torso faces this white part of the mat. Arms stretched out, look forward. Now, keeping your body as is, put your left hand on your left shin and go to reverse warrior. Now let's come down to either plank or you can be on your knees. Knees, chest, chin, up dog, down dog. Left leg up, left leg forward, right foot 45-degree angle, coming to warrior one. Take a couple of breaths from warrior one.
Come to warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Come back to plank. Now come to all fours. Let's add cat cow. Breathe in cat. Breathe out cow. Cat. You hollow, basically you hollow your body out. Lift your belly up. Breathe out. And then this is cow. Your collarbone shines. Your hips lift up, but your belly dips. Cat. Cow. One more time, cat. Cow. So nice. You can raise your opposite leg, opposite arm and stay here. Try to find balance. You can also bind if you know you can get there, but this is optional. You can just have your legs and arms raised. Come down. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Then do a bind. This is pretty nice for your back. Now bring yourself to child's pose, where your knees are slightly open and you place your hips in between your feet and recline. Let's try to thread our needle, which is bringing yourself to puppy pose. Puppy pose is from child's pose. Lift your hips up. Stretch your arms. I'm touching my chest, but you can just touch your forehead. And then choose one side to open up. So open your left side. And then you see there is a gap here between my, it's hard to show, between my arm and the mat. So I'm gonna try to thread this needle. So I am doing that. Look under your armpit. Coming back to center. I'm opening this side up and then threading the needle on the other side. This is good. I do want to show you guys how to come to half moon. That will be our peak posture today for beginners. But before that, since we're seated, I wanted to go to a boat pose. For boat pose, make your body like a boat. Give support, holding your back, and open your chest. And this is a really good boat. You can straighten your legs if you want. You can let your arms go and straighten your legs, or you can just stay here. Come to Supta Baddhakonasana, which is putting your feet together and keeping your chest open. Okay, this is Baddhakonasana. Supta would be if you recline like this. So either come to Baddhakonasana or Supta Baddhakonasana. Nice. Wanted to go to half moon before I cool down. So let's do that. Which side to pick? Let's do this side. Come to down dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. We didn't do side angle last time, so side angle. Now straighten both of your leg to triangle. From here, if you have a book or something, get that. I have a mat. I'm going to put the mat in the front and then open my body towards the side. You can actually use a chair in the front of you as well and hold the chair.
That was my baby. I got so scared. So half moon. Come back. We'll do half moon on the other side. So plank, down dog, left leg up, left leg forward, warrior one, warrior two, look forward, reverse your warrior, side angle, triangle, and then you can use the block if you want, but you can use a chair or touch the ground. Coming to half moon. As you can see, my body is in a T shape and it's facing the white side of the mat. Nice. Bringing yourself back. Come to something called Vasisthasana. So you can do Vasisthasana on your wrist, like how I'm doing. If this is too hard, you can get support from your top leg to put it in the back. You can stay here also. You can also come to tree. Come back. Now Vasisthasana on the other side. I'll change my side so I don't need to show you guys my back side. I might need to at some point, but I feel like this one I can do easily without doing that. So yeah, we are in Vasisthasana. You can get support, or you can do a tree pose. So from Vasisthasana, come down. We'll now slowly cool down. For cooling down, oh wow, today is a hot day. So for cooling down, we will do some spinal twist and hip openers. So for spinal twist, fold your leg in front of you and then bring the other leg on top and then spinal twist. So using this leg as a leverage, if your right leg is up, raise your left hand and use your arm to twist. You see how like this leverage is opening my chest up and giving me a nice spinal twist. Look back. Coming back to center. Switch your leg. Same deal on the other side. Again, using this arm as a leverage. You can say hi, but look back. Nice. Now open your legs up on both sides like this. So then come recline your chest as much as you can without hunching your back. Not hunching your back, alright? Actually might go out of the camera, but you get the idea. And then adding some side stretch. Look up and get a nice stretch in your side. Come up, do the same thing. Very good. Come back up. Now we are going to go to, sorry about that. We are going to go to a hip opener, which is pigeon pose. Come to down dog. Right leg up, right leg forward. Try to bring your shin, shin parallel to the top of your mat. And again, if you can't recline your hips so much and it's lifted, that's completely fine. You can use a block or a mat to like, even if you're lifted, so you're not hanging out, you're still getting a nice
hip stretch. And also your hand as a leverage to just hang out here. And if you're comfortable here, come slowly recline. Keep telling I follow a little bit of Iyengar yoga, which is like, you know, beginner or advanced, intermediate, doesn't matter. You all try to come to the perfect pose, but with help of different props. So you all reap really the benefit. All right, gently coming out. So yeah, these are my props. Coming to down dog, left leg up, left leg forward. And then I can already put the block to get that lift. And then you can bring your shin parallel and then recline. Again, if you don't want to recline, that's also fine. Come up, take the block out. Let's add a nice gentle back bend. Touch your lower back, and then go back. Not too crazy, just a gentle back bend. Come on. Let's come to a bridge pose. Lie down on your back and try to position yourself so you can touch your heel with your fingers, and then gently lift up your hips, and then your chest will come towards your chin. So this is a very good pose for actually a lot of things, specifically for your back. Also good for your hips and thighs, to be honest. So I can't even pick which is it's good for. It's a really good pose, basically. Come down. That's why I think that's one of the poses like I almost never miss. Whichever practice I do, I would always have a bridge or a wheel. Let's do another bridge. Come down. Let's do a gentle inversion by bringing your leg up. Nice. Come to Savasana. Savasana is also called corpse pose. Basically, you're lying flat on your back. Unless you're pregnant, then you shouldn't lie flat on your back. And stop the racing of your mind. Life is not getting away from you. Live each moment. Don't overthink. Be happy. Enjoy all the little pleasures of life and work towards the bigger goal. And know in your heart you'll get there sooner or later. It's not a rat race. Each one of us will have their own journey, pretty much like how we have our own journey in yoga. With that thought, pick your favorite side and come to a fetal position. This is a fetal pose, right? When we are in our mommy's womb, or when my baby was in my womb, he was sort of resting like this. This marks as a rebirth, and as if you're waking up from that. Come out of your slumber, come to a comfortable seated position. Breathe in, breathe out. And then let's close our practice with a round of Om. Breathe in. Om. Thank you, everybody. See you guys in the next class.